Ronald Lyle. Ron Goldman was an American waiter who was killed along with Nicole Brown Simpson in 1994 at her Brentwood, Los Angeles home, which subsequently led to the criminal investigation and arrest of former American NFL player turned actor, Orenthal James O.J. Simpson, often described as the trial of the century. Although O.J. Simpson was acquitted of the murder, he was later found liable for Goldman's death in a civil trial. Early life: Goldman grew up in an affluent community in Buffalo Grove, Illinois. His parents divorced in 1974 when he was 6 and, after spending a brief time in the custody of his mother, he was raised by his father, and lived with him and his younger sister, Kim Goldman. Goldman grew up Jewish. He attended high school at Adlai E. Stevenson High School in Lincolnshire, Illinois. He was a student at Illinois State University for one semester and a pledge to Sigma Nu fraternity before he followed his family to Southern California at age 18. When younger, Goldman had worked as a camp counselor and had volunteered to help disabled children. In California, while living in Los Angeles, Goldman took some classes at Pierce College. He learned to surf and enjoyed playing beach volleyball, rollerblading, nightclubbing, and working out at a trendy gym. He was also an avid karate practitioner, in the discipline. He neither drank nor took drugs, and adhered to a low-fat diet. Upon arriving in California, Goldman first supported himself by working as an employment headhunter and tennis instructor, and then worked a string of waiter jobs. He also occasionally did work as a model for Barry Zelders, owner of Z90049. Not long before his death, he had earned an emergency medical technician's license but decided not to pursue that career. Instead, he told friends that he wanted to open a bar or restaurant in the Brentwood area. He had shared with friends his vision of opening a future restaurant or bar characterized not by a name, but by the ink. According to his friend Jeff Keller, Goldman wanted to learn all facets of the restaurant bar business, and occasionally worked as a promoter at a Century City dance club called Trips, and for Memorial Day, participated with a group of event promoters in organizing a party at Renaissance, a club and restaurant on the Santa Monica Promenade. Goldman had also expressed aspirations to act and to be on a show, and he appeared as a contestant on the short-lived game show Studs in 1992. Death: at the time of his murder, Goldman had a job as a waiter at Mezzaluna Trattoria, a restaurant located at 11750 San Vicente Boulevard in Los Angeles. Nicole Brown Simpson, the ex-wife of O.J. Simpson, had called there to report that her mother Juditha Brown had accidentally left her eyeglasses on the restaurant table. After a quick search, they were discovered in the gutter outside the restaurant. Although Goldman had not served Nicole's table, he agreed to take them to her home after work. Before returning the eyeglasses, Goldman stopped at his apartment located at 11663 Gorham Avenue in Brentwood. He had after-work plans with his friend Stuart Tanner, Mezzaluna's bartender, who said, he was going to go home and change and then we were going to go out. The Los Angeles Times reports, Goldman punched out at 9:33 p.m. and stayed another 15 minutes to have a bottled water at the bar. Then he left, still in his uniform, black pants and white shirt, his tie shed. He carried the glasses that Simpson wanted returned to her. "I'll see you later," he called to Tanner as he walked out. When Goldman arrived at Nicole Simpson's residence, located at 875 South Bundy Drive, he was murdered along with her on the walkway leading to the residence. He was just a few weeks shy of his 26th birthday. During a reconstruction of the events, the police came to believe he had arrived during or shortly after Nicole's murder and was stabbed to death. His dead body was found shortly after midnight, when the police arrived at the crime scene. Goldman is buried at Pierce Brothers Valley Oaks Memorial Park in Westlake Village, California. Trials and aftermath: O.J. Simpson was tried for the murders of both his ex-wife and Goldman. In October 1995, after a public trial that lasted nearly 9 months, Simpson was acquitted of both murders. In a 1997 civil trial, a jury found Simpson liable for the wrongful death of Goldman and awarded $33 million in damages to the Goldman family. The rights to O.J. Simpson's book, If I Did It, a first-person account of how he would have committed the murders, had he committed them, were awarded to the Goldman family in August 2007. The family was granted the proceeds from the book in 2007 as part of the $33.5 million civil jury award against the ex-football star they had been trying to collect for over a decade. The Goldmans own the copyright, media rights and movie rights. They also acquired Simpson's name, likeness, life story and right of publicity in connection with the book, according to court documents, ensuring Simpson would not be able to profit from the book. After renaming the book If I Did It, Confessions of the Killer, the Goldmans published it in September 2007 through Beaufort Books. The Goldman family contributed a portion of proceeds from the If I Did It book sale to the newly founded Ron Goldman Foundation for Justice. The foundation provides grants for multiple organizations and programs that provide resources to victims and survivors of violent crimes. See also, O.J. Simpson robbery case, references. External links, RememberRon.net, Court TV Online Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman murders, Ron Goldman autopsy report.